Hi, I wanted to talk about this Thursday assignment because I've gotten a lot of questions about it. And when you do this Thursday assignment, and we're talking about this Sunday project, which is due next week, I like to go through it and especially talk about this audience and profile sheet. Sorry, we're going to get some of those dings. That's when I get these emails and stuff. So I want to talk through it and hopefully alleviate, kind of allay any answer proactively any questions, but also keep in mind you are always welcome to ask me any questions. I'm going to put up a question board so that you can ask me any questions that you have. And I will answer them on the question board as well. So please make sure, never feel like you are bothering me. I am here to answer all of your questions, but the purpose of this video is just to hopefully answer any questions, any confusion that you may have, because very often if you have a question, it just means that I wasn't as clear as I could and should have been. And so it's good for me to know that, and I'm always happy to make a video, explain things, and hopefully make things more clear. And so, let's go over this assignment, and then I'm going to just kind of answer some questions on the way. So this is the Thursday assignment, and in this assignment, you are actually going to submit a job announcement, like a job posting, something that you hope to, even if you're not doing it now, maybe the kind of job you'd like to apply for in the future. So that's what you're going to do. And then you're going to fill out this audience analysis profile for the resume and cover letter that you're going to be writing next week. And you're going to see what your classmates are doing. So this is a discussion board assignment that you're going to be doing. So that's what you're going to be doing here. Step one, you are going to be reading through this resume and cover letter assignment just to kind of orient yourself. And in that assignment, you're going to choose a job posting that you'd like to use for this assignment. And then you're going to submit the posting to the discussion board as a reply down below, just right down there. And then you're going to fill out the audience profile sheet for the resume and cover letter. And as you do this, I really want you to think about the assignment that you did on Tuesday. So, who is this employer? I want you to, do some research on them. You might not know specifically, okay, who is the person? And this is where a lot of confusion comes in. You're like, I don't know who the person is. You don't have to. Let's say that you were applying at Green River, right? You may not know exactly who the person is that you are applying to. You may not know who's doing the hiring. You don't have to. But think about that rhetorical triangle. So the audience, the purpose. In general, I want you to do research on the company you're applying to. Get an idea of their culture. Look at their website. What are the colors of their website? Is this a federal governmental entity? Is it an educational entity? Look at their social media pages to find out what they're about. What do they say? What do they do? And then look at Glassdoor to see what their employees say, the good and the bad. So you have to weigh those things, right? And how you can find out who they are to the best of your ability as a company, as an entity. And so you can frame your resume and cover letter very specifically for the job. Really kind of want you to think about yourself as like a private investigator. Be snoopy, ethically snoopy. And then you're going to submit your audience and profile sheet below your job posting. So let's first go here and look at this week 3 Sunday project. So I'm going to open this up in a new tab over here. And we're going to look at what I'm asking you to do here. In this assignment, you're going to write a resume and cover letter for a specific job posting. Remember, this isn't due until next week, but you're looking forward and we're doing all of the pre-work for this. A big part of this assignment is conducting a thorough audience analysis so that your application materials and the vocabulary that you use are appropriate for the hiring team that you're writing for. So that's a lot of this assignment that you were doing today. Also, if you hear a cat howling in the background, I apologize. That's Buttercup. That's Buttercup. She's howling because she's angry. She's on a diet. Aren't we all angry? Don't we all want to do that when we're on diets? I know. The learning goals. After you complete this assignment, you will have gained the following skills. You should know how to research and understand different types of audiences. For example, if you're applying for a federal internship, it's going to have a very different look than if you're applying to like Wizards of the Coast, right? Okay. Including their needs and motivations. Wow, she's really mad, you guys. I won't let her have wet cat food anymore. She's pissed. You're going to understand how to write for a specific purpose. Obviously, your purpose is you want the job, but you want more than that. You want to make it clear how not only will this job benefit you, most people make it really clear how this job will benefit them, but how will you benefit this company in very specific ways? So you are going to be making that very clear in this resume and cover letter. And because you've done your homework and you know who the audience is really specifically, it's going to be really easy to make that clear. You're going to write a cover letter that addresses a specific job posting and hiring team. You're going to optimize your resume, and you're going to optimize for the specific job posting, including using appropriate vocabulary. We're going to optimize it for like ATS systems and all that. And you're going to organize your resume to align your experience with the specific job posting. So you can choose any job posting. It doesn't matter. You choose one that is for a job you want right now, or one that is representative of one that you want in the future. What I do recommend is that you save it in like a PDF format or take a screenshot of it, because very often you know that these things disappear, and so you won't be able to go back to it later. Like if you have a dynamic link right now, it might disappear. So save it, and save it in a way that it's like a picture or a PDF or something like that. Format. The final draft of this assignment will consist of 2 documents, a resume and a cover letter that you're going to submit as PDFs. The resume should be formatted to fit on 1 or 2 pages. You can use any template or formatting that you like. Reading and Grayed Out is going to be focused on the writing, not the visual design. We'll be working on visual design in our next assignment. You're going to make use of headings to organize your resume. You can omit... Oh, I heard rumbling outside. I thought it was thunder. It's just motorcycles. Omit or use fake contact information if you prefer not to share it with your peer reviewers or your instructor. I encourage that. Keep yourself safe. You know, I could be some weirdo. I am a weirdo. But I mean, I won't take advantage of your contact information, but use fake information. And the cover letter should be addressed to the hiring manager or hiring department. You may not know who the hiring manager is, so hiring department. Directly address how your experience and skills match the job requirements, highlight your skills and experiences, blah, blah, blah. So that is what you're turning in. I apologize. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. Now, we're going to be getting ready for all of that, starting to, and you've been doing some of the pre-work here. So, you've read through it. I want you to choose your job posting. Remember to take a screenshot or make a PDF and submit the posting to the discussion board as a reply below. That's step 1. Easy. Now, I want you to fill out this audience profile sheet for your resume and cover letter. The trick here is that you have to do research to fill this out. You can't just do it cold. You really need to be that snoopy, private investigator person to figure out, okay, what is this company? Who is this company? So really dig deep. Who is this employer as an entity? Who are they? And then think about, when it says reader here, the reader is going to be the reader of your resume and cover letter. And again, you may not know their name specifically. That's okay. You don't have to. It's just like reader, faceless, nameless reader. Think of it as like a stick figure reader. I don't know who they are. And what is their name? I don't know. Don't know. But if you do know, that's great. What's their job title? If you don't know, just put hiring manager, or make up a name. And what in general is their education going to be? If you are applying for a job as a software engineer at Amazon, what is the hiring manager or hiring managers, because you're going to have a team of people probably in an Amazon interview, what is that group going to look like? Well, you're going to have an HR person. You're going to have a software developer / engineer. So you need to do your homework to figure out, okay, what is that like panel of people that's going to interview me look like? So you have to really do your homework, and you do that homework by snooping, going on Glassdoor and figuring out, okay, who does the hiring? What do the interviews look like? Who's going to be reading my resume? Who's actually going to be reading this stuff? So that's what you want to do here. And some of these you might not be able to answer. Reader's physical environment, I don't know. It's COVID. They're probably at home with their dog. Unsure. You may not be able to answer all these. That is okay. Do your best. All right? But honestly, the most important part of this is finding the specific job you want to apply to, making sure that you have that as a PDF or picture, whatever, and then doing the snooping part, getting to know your audience. I cannot stress that enough. Get to know your audience. You know that is an essential part of that rhetorical triangle. Do it. And then fill this out. You can fill it out on the sheet, or you can just, cut and paste it, which I am lazy. That is what I would do. I wouldn't muck about with this. I'd just cut and paste it and then pop it down into the second part of the reply. And then step 3, make sure to reply to 2 of your classmates. If they already have 2 replies, move on. But ask some questions about their employer job posting. Just things you're curious about, like if they have holes or questions about the job or what they found out snooping, or questions about the job posting itself, or anything. All right, I hope that this was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. I haven't done it yet, but in the modules, I'll show you where I'm going to put the, right here, I'm going to put a Q&A for like this week. So you should find a Q&A for these assignments, and I will monitor it. And if you have any questions, just pop them in there. All right. I hope you have a wonderful week, and let me know if you have any additional questions.